Welcome ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nesha and we are playing KSP 1.3. So today we're gonna land on Ike. We are currently orbiting around Ike here in the Duna system, so the first thing we need to do to be able to land in a more graceful way, we need to kill our speed because we are traveling around 300 meters per second in that direction, so we need to kill our speed to get we would want to kill all our speed, so just the gravity of Ike will pull us down, and that will make the most easy landing. So, as you can see here, when we're looking at the Kerbal Engineer Redux here, we are over the southeastern mountains. I don't think that sounds like a very good place to land, so I think we want to land on the day side. After all, that is more interesting to see what we actually are doing here. So let's warp all the way around here, around Ike here, and I think I got a very good orbit. It's almost 90 degrees flat here, so it will be very easy for us, as Kerbin is also on 90 degrees angle, in that angle when we're going home. So yeah, we will go home in that direction too. So Midlands, Western Mountains, Lowlands. That is exactly where I want to land. Okay, so let's finally we are out on the map mode, and we're gonna do some work where we actually see what we are doing. We are just not navigating. So we are in the lowlands, and that is exactly where I want to be. So first of all, I will want to orient my ship here, so it's easier for me to control later here, so I can see what's happening there. So black is down and white is up. Okay, so let's put on stability assist here and start braking. And what that will do for us is that it will kill our speed in that direction. And we will not go retrograde right away, otherwise our rocket will angle more and more in that direction. We want to kill speed in that way, so we're not flying sideways when we're trying to land. That makes things super difficult. I think that was the mistake I made in my first moon landing. So you can see how our retrograde marker is moving upwards and will almost put right down there. So cool. We're still killing speed here. Let's see. Yep, like this. We'll try to stay right at the horizon marker here, because that is level with the planet. So yeah, we want to kill all the speed here as much as possible. It goes fine so far. We are stopping. Yep, we are there soon. Okay, I think we can slow our roll a bit, so we doesn't try. We almost start to, as you can see now. You can see there, if I level it with our horizon here, we are actually falling flat down there. So if I... Okay, I will not move that any longer, I believe. So we still have 76 delta V left in Visenian. That can... and if we go with our retrograde now, it should point at the surface here. So we have done this successfully, so that makes everything more easy for us when we are actually landing. Okay, our lamps are not on. Okay, cool, now our lights are on. Okay, so let's get our landing gear out, which is the G key, if you wondered. So we can see now that we are around 6,600 meters above surface but this one is wrong with 2,000 meters, because this is always at sea level. Maybe you can change it, can you? No, you can't. So yeah, so we are going down there. I will not even break our speed yet, because otherwise we will spend so much time just waiting for us to land here. So I think I will, around 3,000 meters, I will start using my last of my use from this engine here. And then we have the cool thing here. We have 4 Terrio engines and a Poodle, so it should be easy to control our speed with so much engine power working for us. Cool. Okay, I'm waiting here. The Kerbals are happy as usual. Nothing. Okay, so let's start killing some speed now. I will use everything I have in this engine. I think it will stop around 40 meters per second. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of this. Let's get throttle down all the way. So, and then before we stage this one. Okay, cool. So we have staged those. So now we can start braking here. Cool. So we are still falling quite fast. I think around 1000 meters. I will slow our roll to around 20 meters per second, so we don't have to wait as too much because it's boring. Okay, I will add some more speed here. Okay, so one throttle will still slowly going backwards. If I throttle up one notch, I'm starting to brake. So I have very fine control here, and I think I will control it just by going one notch or one down here. Okay, let's go one more. Okay, 3 notches. I think we can make the landing here, even if it's quite slope here, but after all, we built this one to... it can take an impact under 12 meters per second, yeah, and a slope will not present any problems for such a wide base for us here. Okay, cool, so we are under 200 meters from the surface, so let's... Okay, so this notch is the perfect one, because it's slowly gaining speed, slowly, but not fast enough. So if I notch up, I will brake, and then I can go slowly one notch there. So yeah, it should be a walk in the park, like the Americans say. Okay, we are gaining speed a bit here. I don't like that wobbly wobble, but we have to work with it. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go down. Under 3 meters per second. Okay, let's cut the throttle and settle. Okay, we are not sliding, that is good news, so we have now landed on Ike. That was very easy, and there is much, I think it's my design I made it very easy here. We are here in the shadow of a crater, I think. So yeah, it was nice that I added a small landing lights there so we can see what's going on there. So yeah, we want to plant our flag. After all, the whole series is about planting flag everywhere we can do in the Kerbal game here. So yeah, we will probably get a lot of... I think I made a mistake here. I don't think the Kerbals can climb left and right. No, they can't. So this is not really helping us. So that was a stupid mistake from my side here. We can't use that, but we can always fly up on that. If we're lucky, we can. And you can see our solar panels are smart because they are facing the sun there, so we have full use there, as long as that works. Okay, so who did I think it was Valentina. Yeah, it was Valentina. Okay, you can... It's not a super big fall for you, I'm sorry. So, okay... The usual deal for us is what we have done earlier in this series is that plant the flag on top of a rock. And I'm looking around here as the broken rocket parts there. I think that rock is closest, or maybe it's a super big rock and it's like 2 kilometers to run over there. Okay, yeah. So let's get our other Kerbals out. The reason why I want to have everyone outside of the vessel here is because when we plant a flag, they will not get any XP if they are not in physics range, and I have no idea how far the physics range is. So yeah, I will have everyone work. Okay, who? Let's see. Flip, Valentina, Bill, Charlene. Are you inside here? Yep. Yeah, there you are. Cool. So we got all kerbals out. That's important. And it's really important to plant on a rock. You have to have traditions and stuff. Otherwise, you know, people will not know how to do things. So yeah, I think I will make. Okay, let's see if I will figure this out. It was a time ago since I did it. Okay, cool. Follow me. Okay, so cool. My most important, everyone wants to be in the physics range. So yeah, we want the Kerbal to be able to follow us. So I will probably speed this small adventure up. It's not like Duna. I think we landed in a sandstorm or something like that on Duna here. So let's figure out which rock is the closest here. I think we... I can't remember how to put on the lights on the kerbals. Let's see if I can figure that out. I can't even remove helmet. I couldn't help myself there. Okay, so... Oh, I can't remember how to do... I can't remember how to... Let's aim at that rock. I can't remember. I think there is a light button. Maybe if I use it here. Yeah. Okay, I run all this way. Look at how far I run. I will run almost a kilometer, and then I guessing these rocks are very big. Yeah, so yeah. At least you guys, you will just see some nice cutscene-like scene, but for me it's quite boring. But that is what I do for my viewers. I do boring stuff so it can look cool for you guys. This game is trolling me. It's like, oh man, just gets bigger and bigger. Maybe it's a small mountain, I don't know, but I think this game is trolling me because it's so far. I'm so tempted to go over there, but then maybe it is even bigger than the rock we are aiming at. Oh, it looks like we are finally here. It wasn't a mountain, but almost, so yeah, let's plant our flag. I'm not really sure which Kerbal I am currently controlling here. Who are you? Oh, it's Charlene, okay. So, let's activate our rocket. Yeah, it's a tradition, we can't change that. What? No. Okay. Okay, the game is definitely trolling me here. It took me almost 10 minutes to come here and I can't land on the rock. It's just a prop. It's a fake. It's a fake rock. So we have to... So this is the lowlands. Oh no. Okay, sorry Charlene. I almost... She's probably sick. If you puke in that helmet, that can be fun. Okay, our other guys is here, so let's see. I will just fly a bit. And then we'll be naming this flag the fake lowlands rock on Ike. Yeah, that is our flag here. What are we gonna call it? I think that is fitting. Sorry about that landing, Charlene. Okay, cool. So let's plant a flag. Bam. And there the other guys came. Cool, so let's name that. So there we go. Fake rock in lowlands. The first landing on Ike. Kerbals discovered a fake rock. Maybe Charlene and Bill and Valentina. Not Valentina. Valentina was not the first alien life there. So we have found a fake rock. But yeah, Charlene, she is a scientist. She is very surprised by this fact. You can see that. She's speechless. She's just picking up that chin. Okay, cool. So let's get back to our ship. I'm so tempted to use the jetpacks because it's such a long travel. I think I will do that, actually. Because it will save so much time. Because they can fly very fast, so we will be flying in them here instead. Okay, first one is. Let's see if I can switch to the other. They are doing some moonwalking there. Follow me. So yeah, at least they will be working a bit on following there. So yeah, that's. And the good thing is about this is, yeah, you don't need a lot of speed. I can just push forward and then I just have to go upwards a bit. And then I will just float here. It's at least a lot faster than they can run. Okay, Bill, it's your turn. Okay, Bill, it's your turn here. At least I get some flying practice. Oh, let's break. Come on, game. Okay, there we go. Was it Bill? No, it was Valentina. Okay. You bored? Yes. Let's get to... who are you last? Okay, it's still running there. That's good. It saves us a little bit of time there. Bill, it's your turn. Okay, let's see how fast... Okay. Let's activate our thrusters here. And we will go a little bit more aggressive here to save time. Let's see. 50 meters per second. You can probably even take them to orbit if you have enough fuel here. Okay, 60 meters per second. Okay, this is dangerous. Okay, I think we need to press backwards here to break our speed. Oh yeah, I'm getting good at this, flying things. Could be a good note to, especially when you are rescuing kerbals, it can be really good to know how to fly these guys. Okay, let's break that way, and go up. 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 Okay, so now a little bit slower. Brake a bit, forwards a bit, brake a bit, forwards a bit. There we go. So we got all the kerbals home. That was oh man, this is a 45 minutes exercise. This was landing on Ike here, especially running into that rock. So what we want to do now? I think I will put us in orbit, a good orbit around Ike here, and then in the next episode we will go home and land on Ike. And the cool thing about landing on Ike this time around is that we have a new 10 meters inflatable heat shield. So yeah, okay, so let's turn on SOS. Okay, how is our systems? Yeah, we are full off. So what do we want to do now to get a good orbit, so it will be easy to intercept a Kerbal in the future? We want to travel east in an equator orbit. So where do we have 90 degrees there? We have 45 there, so that must be 90 in that direction. Okay, so if I start our engines a bit, so we get just lift up here, so we have control lift up here, and then we will spin our rocket here. There we have the 90-degree angle, which is east. Okay, we got on a 90-degree, 45 degrees angle in this way. So this is where we want to travel. It doesn't look like we have any mountains ahead of us, so it should be a fairly easy thing to do here. So our predicted route, we want to be around 20,000 meters around, I guess, 10,000 meters is low orbit. So we are still going there with just 2 notches, but I think we can, as soon as our course has stabilized there a bit, we see our prograde is going in the 90-degree angle there. I think I will speed up a bit. It's actually go quite fast, just 2 notches here. So you need about let's see, we need about 300 meters speed per second to get a good orbit here. So yeah, okay, I think it's quite stabilized there. We're seeing the prograde is starting to line up with the 90-degree angles there, and when that has happened, I will just throttle up. Okay, come on, man. A little bit more. Yes, I'm doing fine adjustments here. As you can see, you don't need a lot to make this happen here. Okay, cool. So let's blast a bit here. Until we get... Yeah, let's blast and... Yeah, let's make that 25,000 meters. So we have 5 minutes to our highest point, so that should be more than enough time for us to make a maneuver here, especially with this fantastic precise maneuver. I will use that to make a good orbit, and that looks like a very good 90-degree orbit steer, so we will be able to match up Kerbal in the next episode here. So cool. So let's point ourselves inside the maneuver. Zoom out a bit so we can see how our orbit will be ground. Okay, so we needed only a 6 seconds burn here, so it shouldn't be super hard. Let's warp ahead. Let's warp ahead to there too, so yes, we're getting there. Cool, let's zoom out so we can see what we can do. 40 seconds until we need to... I will wait this manually, I don't want to overshoot this. Okay, cool, we'll get in there, so we need to fire our engines in right about now. Okay. Let's remove our maneuver node and try to fix that. We will go to here. Yeah, it is good that we are around 33,000 meters. That will make things easier for us to maneuver, especially when we are planning our maneuver here. So what I want to do now is go pro grade. So we are 10 seconds out to the highest point. So yeah, let's just start working in a bit. 34. Okay, so I'm getting good at this at least. We have just a small difference there. Okay, so let's get out of map mode. I just laughed at me because it would be kind of funny if you forgot to take a Kerbal. You forgot them on the moon or something like that. The other guys just go home, and when they have just spent like 1 year and they are just 1 month ahead to landing us, and then everyone says, "Where is Bill? Where is you?" That is a typical Kerbal thing, I think, that can happen. So yeah, that was everything for this episode, and as always, thank you for watching.